I got to know about this altar through my younger brother who shared the link with me. He's a pastor. And I was discouraged that day because I had just literally resigned from a fintech that I co-founded. It was my brainchild. I wanted to fight in court, but one of the days, it's usually a Friday encounter with me and Papa. And that Friday, Papa said, "You have actually decided to fight. But God says, don't fight. I will fight for you, and they will come and bow to you." I'm like, this kind of thing. My wife said, "Did you hear what he said?" So we left that off, and we didn't fight. Somewhere along the line, during the Friday prayers, I realized that my praying had changed. Sometimes I'm wondering, am I sharing or am I praying? Because some days I share to 400 people. One Friday, Papa said, platforms are opening. Platforms are opening. Platforms are opening. You know, when that word comes like that, I get restless and I start finding expression somehow within my spirit. And God just keeps leading me in strange ways. And I applied for the US Exceptional Ability, and I got it approved in 7 days. Now, this allows me and my family members, my children, me and my children, to work in the US as long as I want to. That's this. As I wanted to leave Nigeria and close it, but God said no. I continued on the prayer altar, and one thing led to the other. I got disturbed again, and the fintech idea came just like that by the wind. Friday we finished, and then the name came, and we started it. We were looking for how to raise 100 million. One day, Friday, we finished like that. I just entered the bathroom to shower, and an idea came to my mind. I called my neighbor, and that was it. 100 million transferred to my phone. Like, he said, this was his words. He said, "I'll be very stupid not to invest in what you just told me about." I said, truly it must have been God's word. And then, as if that was not enough, at that time I now knew that there was an assignment for me to do in Nigeria, apart from the US thing. Then, out of anger, I decided to go for the next level. That first one was exceptional. This one is outstanding. In 9 days, I have never been to the US before. They sent a congratulations to me that a restricted area, the American government doesn't give it to just anybody. Restricted, they gave it to me in 9 days. Papa's grace trivialized these challenges. I would not deceive you. The fintech that was an idea, I actually paid my offering this morning from that fintech. And this month, we got signed for 40 African countries for this to be there. God made it done effortlessly. All these things come to meet me where I am. As if that was not enough. We did one Friday. After that prayer, it was like everything was scattered. I got my laptop. I started searching. And it came to my ears, Doctor of Engineering. And I heard in artificial intelligence, and I saw on machine learning. I clicked on it. It was George Washington University. This doctorate cost $84,000. I was the only Nigerian that was picked for that doctorate. As I speak to you, I've completed my coursework in that doctorate, so you can call me a doctor of engineering, as if that's not enough. Papa is an outstanding ego. The seeing eyes that God has given you and the hearing ears that God has given you, may God amplify it. That kings will demand for it. I was looking for how to contribute, how to write. And one of the newspapers said I should bring 40,000 for every week. They will give me 200 newspapers and I distribute it. And after the prayers, a name came to my mind and I called the number and it was sealed on Sunday. I have done 180 publications on an international platform, and I got invited by publishers to say, "Your work is so good, we want to publish for you and pay you royalties." What I've come to realize is that all that changed was that I just decided to make that thing, that call, I made it mine, and I just share. So many Muslims have been converted through my sharing. And the testimonies have reproduced in their lives too. Papa, I want to thank you so much. Thank you. I am nobody, I'm less than zero, but God has used your grace to make something outstanding of me. Thank you very much, sir.